Welcome back to this episode of Inside RIC Athletics. Today I'm going to be joined by senior midfielder of the women's soccer team, Marissa Ruzzano. Marissa, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we're just looking forward to your next game. We're just talking about it before a little bit before this interview gets started. You guys are going to be playing Wesleyan. What are you looking for to improve on from either last game's struggles or what are you guys looking to do well as to continue to keep doing well?
Yeah, so Coach always says this is one of our challenge games.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, we're just going to show up, get out there, and just put on our game plan and hopefully win.
Yes, obviously, non-conference game, right? A lot of players maybe getting minutes that don't get minutes during the conference games, but it's a good chance to for everybody to show their stuff and to get a good look at what the end of the season is going to look like. So, what you guys are in the sort of a playoff spot. You guys have you were telling me you have to win a couple games at the end of the season. How are you guys looking for the playoffs? And if you're going to get there, what are some steps that the team needs to take?
Yeah, so obviously we're in a very challenging conference right now, so we have to win our next 2 games to get in the playoffs, but it's very doable.
Right.
Again, as long as we're on our A game, we can do it.
Yes, so. And there's being a senior on the team, you guys got recognized for senior night a couple weeks ago. What has being a senior been feeling like so far this season? How well have you been able to lead the team as well as gel with a lot of the underclassmen?
Honestly, it's so much fun. We're such a great group of girls together, and we work so well on and off the field. So compared to my freshman year till now, it's such a huge improvement and such a difference being on the team.
So, and can you give me some ideas of what you kind of look for in the midfield? If a team's attacking towards you in the middle third of the pitch, what are you looking to either take away the ball, or how are you getting your team organized in a position to win the ball and maybe counter off that position?
Yeah, so I think we definitely all play differently, but personally I like to, when the girl is dribbling towards me, I either like to look at her body language or her eyes to see if I can cut off a pass.
Right.
If I can't do that, then I like to be in the best place possible where our formation can help us from their attack.
Yeah, try to cut off their passing lanes and try to get the ball back, win a ball back. I had Grace on last time, and she had a bunch of fun stuff to say.
She always does.
She always does. She's such a great personality on the team. What are some players like that? How do they help gel the team together? I know you already kind of mentioned this a little bit. Of a great group of girls, but what are some really good team bonding experiences that you've had with the girls so far this season?
We had a team bonding at Topgolf.
Okay, yeah.
And so we all took up a new skill. So some of us are good, some of us weren't.
Right.
I wasn't that good at it.
Yeah,
but yeah, maybe we should all stick to soccer.
Honestly, I'm right with you there. Golf's not my forte either. It's super hard, especially you got to use so many different clubs and stuff like that. But I do have a fun question. If there was one maybe sport, I actually asked Grace this too, if you could play outside of soccer, for a full-time either job or as a college sport, what would you have in mind there?
Pickleball.
Pickleball.
It's the up-and-coming sport,
Yeah.
and I just happen to be great at it.
Yeah, you just happen to. I mean, it's a lot smaller than tennis if you've ever played tennis before, but it's a lot more in-depth. There's a lot of details.
Yes.
You can't get caught doing so much stuff. Can't go in the kitchen. You got to stay out of it.
I know, but it's so much fun to play.
Right.
If you haven't played.
Oh my gosh, I played a couple times. My sister kind of taught me a little bit, but that's one of the sports I do need to pick up on as well because it's so like you said, upcoming. It feels like there's a lot more pickleball courts being added around town.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And this has been our time so far today on Inside RIC Athletics. I just want to thank Marissa Ruzzano on this little bit of a short notice to get here. Really want to thank you right out of practice, and good luck against Wesleyan.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and be sure to catch them on the LEC network as well. Wesleyan is going to be on Tuesday, 7 p.m. under the lights. Be sure to catch that as you're watching this, probably during halftime right now. But that's been our time today. I just want to thank her again, and catch you on the next one.